Hey there, let's talk about something that could totally change the game for your local service business. You know that feeling when you look at your marketing budget and it just feels like a black hole where all your money just vanishes? Yeah, if that sounds familiar, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to dive into a much smarter way to grow. So let me ask you this straight up. Is your marketing just a big gamble? I mean, does it feel like you're walking into a casino, putting your hard-earned cash on the table and just hoping for the best? For a lot of business owners, that's not just a feeling. It's their day-to-day reality. And you want to know where that feeling comes from? It comes from the usual suspects, right? We're talking about online ads, those marketing agencies with their monthly retainers, SEO services, all those lead gen platforms. They all share one big problem. And it's the one thing that puts all the risk on you. You pay upfront for everything. And that's it, right there. That's the whole problem in a nutshell. You pay first, and then you just hope for results. You're basically throwing money at a wall and hoping some of it sticks. It's all speculation, and let's be real, that's a super stressful way to run a business. This quote really just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly sums up that feeling. It's that mix of being totally uncertain and honestly just plain frustrated. And that's exactly why we need a different way of doing things. A way to turn marketing from this frustrating cost into an actual partner that helps you grow. Okay, so enough about the problem, right? What's the solution? Well, there's a risk-free alternative, and it's called risk-free marketing. This is the game changer we've been talking about. Let's dig into what this actually means for you and your business. The idea here is honestly, it's so simple, it's brilliant. It's a performance-based model. And what that means is you only pay when you get a paying customer. That's it. We're not talking about paying for clicks. We're not talking about paying for impressions or even leads that go nowhere. We're talking about paying only for actual finished jobs that put money back into your pocket. And this little comparison chart just lays it all out so clearly. Look at the difference. On one side, you've got the old way. Pay first, hope for the best, and just write it off as a cost of doing business. But on the other side, you get the results first, and then you pay. It's not speculative, it's performance-based. It stops being a cost and starts being a real partnership. It's a total mindset shift. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how does it actually work? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. The whole process is super straightforward, and it's built to make sure our success is tied directly to your success. So here's the core principle, and it's a big deal. There are absolutely no upfront marketing fees. None. No monthly retainers locking you in. You're not going to waste a single dime on ad spend that doesn't deliver. The bottom line, the most important part, is this. You only pay a small referral fee after a customer books. The job is done, and you've been paid. The risk? It's completely flipped away from you. So when you flip the risk like that, the benefits for your business are, well, they're huge. Let's break down exactly what this means for you on a practical level. All right, let's look at the key advantages here. First off, and this is the big one, zero financial risk. Seriously. And what does that do? It protects your cash flow, which, is the lifeblood of any small business. It also means you're only paying for real results, actual jobs, and that allows you to grow sustainably. Your marketing costs scale up with your revenue, not before it. And just think for a second about what you could do with all that protected cash flow. I mean, instead of gambling it away on ads that might not work, you can actually invest it in the things that matter most, things that really grow your business. You could hire that extra person you need, upgrade your equipment, or maybe even expand into a whole new service offering. Now, I know this all sounds pretty amazing in theory, but the real question is, does it work in the real world? Well, let's talk about a real-life example. Let me tell you about Eli. He runs a small service business out in California. So Eli decided to give this a shot, and the impact was, wow, it was almost immediate. Get this, in just his first 2 months, his business brought in 15 brand new paying customers. And we're not talking about small one-off jobs either. Those new customers had a direct impact on his bottom line. His revenue shot up by 35%. That's the kind of growth that actually allowed him to expand his team. But here it is. This is the most incredible part of Eli's story. All of that growth, the new customers, that 35% revenue boost, hiring new people, all of it happened with, you ready for this? Zero. A big fat $0 in upfront marketing costs. That is what this model is all about. So if you're listening to Eli's story and thinking, wow, that's what I need for my business, then the next logical question is, okay, how do I get started? Well, the good news is the whole process is designed to be super simple. It really just comes down to these 4 simple steps. Step 1, you hop online and fill out a quick application. Step 2, a real person from the Yes Crew team gets in touch to actually learn about your business and who your perfect customer is. Then, step 3, they start doing their magic in promoting you. And step 4, the best part, you pay that referral fee only after the job is done and you've got cash in hand. It really is a partnership right from the very beginning. So to get that ball rolling, here's the website you need to visit. Just head on over to yesscrew.com/risk-free marketing. I'll say that again. It's yesscrew.com/risk-free marketing. That's where you can fill out the form and see if this is the right move for your business. So I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. Just imagine for a second. What could your business achieve if your marketing wasn't just another bill to pay, but a true partner that only wins when you win? It's a pretty powerful idea to think about. Thanks so much for tuning in.